Hi, it's KarenLee of love-encore. Welcome to my show via Skype with Nancy Sutton Pierce, the
Jamaica loverito. I'm very flirtatious.
You are thinking. It just doesn't get carried out into an action.
Right. It comes into our fantasies.
Fantasies, yeah, which I just did a video about women's fantasies, and really I think fantasies most of the time are better than the reality anyway.
I agree.
Especially
I bring that energy, that desire, that all the thought, we bring it into our situation. And I want him to feel the same energy coming back. If he sees somebody that she's hot, I want to hear about it. We'll taunt each other.
And role play and things like that. That sounds pretty hot to me.
It is very hot.
So you guys are pretty open verbally when you're having sex.
Very, yeah. A lot of storytelling.
You guys have definitely kept it spicy.
Very.
And a lot of people say that that's the biggest reason people cheat is because it does get stale and it does get, monogamy is not necessarily, if we're going to our base instincts, is natural. It's more of a societal boundaries that have been put upon us.
If I were to get caught up in a situation and things were to go further, it wouldn't be a deal breaker.
So if you said, I really think this is the one time I want to have sex with Doug, he'd say, go for it and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But notice that neither of you have ever done it yet.
Yeah, I think that's because it's so fun the way it is.
That imagination is too exciting.
Right.
But there's also probably this part of you that says, should we cross that line? Because once we do, maybe that will change everything, and it is a risk.
And like you said, I'm always afraid that it'll be a disappointment. Like you said, the reality versus the fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know in the fantasy I can totally control it.
You can make yourself have multiple orgasms as opposed to being like, really? That's all you got? There wouldn't be a part of you that would be slightly hurt if your husband said, you know what, I really want to have sex with Betty.
Hurt? No, just sex.
So you're able to separate the sex from the love.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, haven't you ever had sex without love?
Oh yeah. Not since I've been in any committed relationship. I'm pretty monogamous by nature, mainly because I am afraid of the Pandora's box that can open up, and who knows, we may not be able to get back.
In communication, if you're not able to talk about sex, feelings, and fantasies, and all those things without jealousy, you can't create that kind of an open relationship. The worst thing for me is feel left out of my husband's mind.
Really?
Yeah, I want to be included.
Sometimes I like to have my own fantasies because sometimes those fantasies are just like mine.
Because you're worried that they'll be judged?
No, they're just mine and I want to keep them that way.
Okay. You can't get jealous of fantasies, for God's sake.
No.
And yet a lot of people do.
And I know people that are jealous if you use vibrators. And they're like, wait, you shouldn't need a lube because I should turn you on. It's all about the ego then, it's not about what's going to help this person get more enhanced.
People say things like that tells me that they're ignorant. They don't understand sexuality. They are solely basing their conclusions on really inaccurate information.
Sure.
And that's dangerous. So when people say things like that, I go, all right, it's time for some education.
Yeah, right. Whether you want to hear it or not.
Exactly.
Nancy, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Check her out on Facebook and of course subscribe to my channel, KarenLee Potter, here on YouTube. This has been awesome. We will definitely have to do this again. And for anyone who has questions for us, please list them in the comment section below. We love you all. Mwah.